I want to keep facing my fears, need to overcome them in a healthy way, of course, like, you have mental illness. My twin's partner has bad anxiety and stuff, and I get it. He would vent about that because, like, there are things that they could have done, partner and, like, the Hello Karmic Kid. They could have done the stuff themselves, but, like, they just... So, like, the problem is, like, because I had that same problem when I was with my ex, my youngest daughter's dad. I'm like, I am understanding of mental illness and stuff, but am I being taken for a ride? Like, that's the thing, like, you can't tell sometimes. So people be like, just leave, or just, you really didn't see the sign. No, because they're so good at deceiving you. You don't know. Like, I'm not saying that's what's happening over there, but at the same time, for the longest time, I thought, like, when I started getting closer to his partner and we became best friends, we've known each other since 2011, alright? We didn't become best friends till 2020. Yeah, we talked here and there, but then, like, yeah. And we still weren't even that close because she, like, I understand, she has trauma too, like, betrayal trauma, and yeah, I just added to that. And you don't think that kills me? Like, it does. I couldn't forgive myself for the longest time. And people probably be like, well, why did you just not do it? I don't have an explanation. It's just something I couldn't fight. It's just something, like, my heart, I just listened to it. Like, we've all done shit like that, we've all, not like that, but, like, we've all done shit that we regret, and, like, we just don't have an explanation. And the simple fact is, like, the cycle was needed. It was needed to be carried out like that, to close. And I know I've talked about this many times, but it's like, I need to keep talking on it. It helps me, and it'll help others. It's just, I need people to understand also, each person's journey is different, and you're on the twin flame journey, that's different too. Like, not every twin flame journey is the same. It's, like, so fucking different. Like, with mine, I started being upset and mean, even energetically, and it wasn't helpful. They're not gonna come back to you that way. Like, okay, you can set boundaries, yeah, if you're, like, mine had to set a boundary. You had to be like, bro, like, you had to be like, first my higher self or inner self was just like, you gotta be nicer to him, like, you can't be mean. And then, like, he sent the song that I posted the other day. I was like, wow, you're right, like, you set the boundary, I will be kinder, you're right. Like, it's just, he's not the only one who made the mistake, okay? Like, yeah, he's done it before, but, like, honestly, if I'm gonna be honest right now, I think that both of us were polyamorous. Like, he had already tried to talk about it, and it just kept getting shut down. So, like, I don't know. It was just a mess. I'm not airing that out. It's not my business. It's not mine to air out. Anyways, what I'm saying is, I felt like, okay, when I got closer to his partner, I felt like she was putting off the energy that he was the controlling one and didn't allow her to do whatever, It was the opposite. But, yeah, I don't know. It's like in the guise of caring, but at the same time not. Like, I'm just speaking my perceptions. It's just, I don't know. Yeah, but trying to gather my thoughts, because I'm trying not to, like, bash anybody, but honestly, they feel so unaligned, but that's not my business. I just have to love him energetically, and that's the thing. Like, with twin flames, I feel like a lot of them get confused with the whole, oh, you gotta detach and let them go, and detach and just not worry about them. Okay, yes, the physical aspect of them, right? Like, yeah, you're in physical separation, even though it's all an illusion. Well, don't focus on the physical. They're not showing up in the physical, okay? Because they're doing stuff that they need to do. They're healing, or they're closing out the cycles, even though it might not look like it. But like, just believe that they are. Just send the love and healing that they are, and then focus on you and do things that you need, that you want to do, and do your healing and stuff. And simultaneously, you can have the energetic relationship, because you do. I mean, it's just, you're never in separation in the energetically. So you might as well, which this will help. It helps. It's more beneficial than being like, fuck off, don't talk to me energetically. Even like, bro, why are you doing that? Honestly, like, I guess if it works for you, but for me and my twin, I can't do that. Like, he really is not. He's not like the like other masculines where he didn't get it, or like he was just an asshole. Like, he wasn't. I was the asshole. So sometimes I'm like, am I the masculine? Because like, even though I was awake and aware, and I knew what the connection was, like, right when I realized, oh my god, this is what this is, he realized it sooner, although like years sooner. He just didn't have the terms, the words for it. But what I'm saying is, we are not supposed to push them away energetically. Let them come in, and you show them love energetically. You know, like, as long as, like with mine, he wants to come in and show me love energetically. He wants to be all up under me, all, like, pretty much almost all the time. And so, like, yeah, there's times when he pulls back and is, like, doing his own thing. That's fine. That's what's supposed to happen. Just go with the flow. And then, like, most times he wants to be there, you know, like. And I have a hard time receiving that, because I was raised on survival, okay? So was he, like, but I have a hard time receiving love like that. I'm not used to it. Plus, I've been fed on energetically, and so, like, it's like, okay, no, it's fine. But also, you feel fucking crazy in this goddamn journey. You'll be like, am I imagining this, or they really are pulling up in energetically on me like this, you know, like, so it's like, so I told him recently, and telepathically, like, when I pull away, it's not anything to do with you, it's because I feel like I'm crazy and making this shit up, like, it's me. So don't worry, I'm working through that. I also don't know how to receive love, so, because in the beginning of all my relationships, it was all lovey-dovey and blah blah blah, the love bombing, and then a switch, you know, and then they would withhold or whatever, and I'm like, okay. And then also, not saying people need to be, like, I get people struggle with hygiene. I have a big thing with that, though. Like, I start losing attraction because, like, basic hygiene's not being done, and I'm like, I can't touch you, like, I can't touch you, right? I don't want to kiss you if you fucking don't brush your teeth, or at least mouthwash, at least chew gum. But I'm not trying to say that makes them a terrible person. It's just my preference. And, like, I'm a Virgo moon, bro. My twin is a Virgo, so he relates to this too. But he didn't want to be an asshole about that to people either. So, like, yeah. I'm like, we're so twins. Literally, we're just like that. And we're like the same way with our cleanliness and, like, cleaning our house and stuff. And I'm like, man, when we get together, it's like in the physical, it's gonna be amazing, because we both gonna be like doing household chores and just giving the same and receiving the same. Like, it's gonna be so crazy. But he's opening up more to me energetically, and like what struggles he's going through. It's taking him time, because he can't open up to people, anybody. He doesn't have anybody. He's never had anybody like that. But I'm like, but I'm a Virgo moon. I have to be of service as well. Like, you've been of service to me for years energetically. You gotta let me.